and 2 old trucks is just really stressing me out. I'm starting to lose all my hair.
You happy with the rear?
Got some travel. Came in like a wrecking ball.
All right, guys. This is the episode where we get to test if it's actually a 4-wheel drive, you know. You might be wondering, why am I on my own? Well, Mac was right behind me, but he's in the K truck and it broke down. So it wasn't anything too serious. The valves must be really old and broken. So anyway, he's dropped into tyre power to sort that out. I'm just waiting for him to get back. In the meanwhile, catch you up to date on this. Last time you saw this, it was on the beach and it overheated. Turns out it was just the radiator. Luckily it didn't do a head gasket or any other major damage because it's a trusty Toyota and they're unbreakable. Today we're officially going to test out obviously the lockers, make sure it's all working, make sure the clearancing is enough on the wheels. And so we're going to have to trim a little bit on I think the rear fenders might need a bit of a trim. We've learnt the hard way a few times. You take your car to a spot like this to test out that it's actually not going to break. So that's why we're bringing the K truck today. We've also got the Hilux. Maybe not the smartest idea to bring our 2 most unreliable cars. Here we go, guys. Look who we have here. Straight from America.
My tyre valve stem split. Actually, all of them have, from sitting in the sun, not being used. Sat in the sun in the backyard for the last year and just corroded. These?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock my hubs and figure out how to put it in full low and Nick Google.
Away we go.
Let's turn it full revolution. Hubs locked. Now I'm certain last time I figured this out, I screenshot it so I could remember how to do it. Then there's a back leak somewhere.
Yeah, how is the motor, you reckon?
Sweet. See, now it's just idled down all of a sudden. I think there's a vacuum split somewhere.
Oh, look at the levers in here.
Breathe in. Give it a little slap. Away we go. Yeah. Which one first?
Here we go, guys, unlocked.
Oh, how's it flex on the leaves?
Hey, it's actually not too bad.
Oh, she's bouncy. She's oiled. She's bouncy, boy.
It's going the hard one right off the bat. Oh,
Julie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We might ride the brake, a bit of throttle, a bit of brake.
Oh, you've gone and done it now. Yeah, it's definitely not going to stop. Oh. Come on.
Oh, come on. Wow.
I kind of saw that coming.
We're in a predicament.
I thought you were on the left one. This is the hard one.
So the rear fried up and then it just spun.
And now we're here.
Now I'm stuck.
I don't know if anyone realizes how big the car is, but yeah, here's the situation. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get it to shift off this rock.
Oh, I'm a YouTuber. I just forget to film my own recovery.
I just forget to film.
I literally just pulled him off the rock backwards.
Yeah, I went up.
I was connected to the Hilux here.
Yeah, I got a little bit excited. I forgot I'd done anything else. I got a little bit excited. Decided to take the hard one. Didn't even look at the line. No lockers. Well, it's got a rear LSD.
It's actually a very tight line. I tried that last time without lockers and it didn't like it.
Yeah, it didn't like it for me either. And then the car cut out, and because of the angle, the carby didn't want to start. Yeah, well. So TJ gave me a bit of a yank. You love it when your mate tugs you out of a hard spot. Wait, what?
Bro, what happened?
That's why we go to the test track. I just lost all brakes.
All right, you don't know how close you are here. Oh, I missed it again on camera. What do you know?
Holy shit.
Brake vacuum loss.
Maybe that's what that vacuum leak was.
That's what I don't want to happen in the LN. That's why I'm getting the electronic one.
Yeah. I was just like, steer for the tree, and I'm trying to slam it in park.
Not that car we just spent 6 months building.
Oh man. That was lucky.
This is the situation. He's that close to hitting the Luxy. And he's rolled from just here.
I don't know why it's lost all brakes. The vacuum just comes from the engine, but I don't know. We might move your car before I try and move it. I don't know why. It's nothing to these things.
Have you done a brake line underneath or something? You check that?
No, well, look, there's no fluid anywhere.
There's a handbrake here, the local tree.
It's just the pedal just falls away. There's just absolutely no pedal.
Oh well, little Hilux of a rescue already, eh?
Just find your own line, mate. I had a bit of an idea.
Yeah.
It's been quite the predicament. I think we gotta get the cruiser and we winch it up this hill.
Bit safer. Right?
And then, well, we'll winch it up straight, lower it back down on the winch, back to the road, grab some brake. It is real low on brake fluid. We can try and bleed them, otherwise tow truck. Let's go, let's go thrash a Luxy first.
You happy with the rear?
It's got some buddy. Got some travel.
Ooh! Ooh! Not there. That's full brake. Ooh, nice. Very easy as expected. Still getting a weird, the brake pedal goes super hard when we're going downhill, like when we're fully rock crawling. Not sure what that is, but everything else seems to be pretty good. Mac reckons the radiator fan is hitting on the shroud, yeah?
Yeah.
That's something we're gonna have to trim potentially so it doesn't make that horrible noise. Car's flexing, it's probably just flexing the fan a bit, eh?
I'd reckon, yeah. The rad is on the body of the car and the engine's on the chassis. So.
Yeah, and when the two get a bit of movement.
Yeah.
So. A few surf enthusiasts have told us.
Plenty of surf enthusiasts. They've been a great help.
I'm pretty happy except for that That brake pedal on the downhill, uphill is mint.
Well, we'll put the electric vacuum brake booster in and see if that helps.
I mean, as soon as I'm rolling, like at any more than crawling, it comes back completely.
Yeah, okay.
Like normal. It's just when you're fully stopped, the pedal just starts going hard and you can't push it and then the car just starts rolling.
Well, that could be a vacuum thing, so maybe this electric booster will help. Could be onto something. Could be onto something none of the surf guys are onto. Yeah.
Because they've all been killed on a downhill.
Yeah.
That's quietly between all of us watching. Who, like, what do you reckon? She's a pretty good looking truck.
Very cool truck.
No bad angles.
No bad angles. Yeah, so randomly I found some .3 brake fluid that I reckon must have been from America because it didn't look like any brake fluid that we have in Australia. It was behind the seat.
America.
I was like, oh, well, that's a bad sign. Anyway, poured that in and then I was pressing the brake with the car off and I could hear air, like pushing air from behind.
Brake line split in the back, is it?
And I just had a look. It was just spraying brake fluid everywhere out the back.
I mean, it kind of makes sense you're articulating it after it literally hasn't moved in 5 years.
Yeah, old rubber hose.
Yeah.
I think this test has taught me...
Oh, that car's going to be an ordeal.
That, no, it's not a Hilux.
Oh, right.
But I'm just going to put it off the road for like 4 months and build it. So I'm thinking body off.
Yeah, you need just start again and then it should go smooth.
Start again. What engine should I put in, guys? I'm pretty sure I know what I want, but let me know what you think should go in it. We're going all new brake lines, we're rebuilding the disc, we're coilover in the front. That's just non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable coils. Coilovers, eh?
Then I want to do full fuel system. I don't want this to happen again. So guys, just be careful with old cars if you're going wheeling.
Don't do what he does, he's an idiot.
Me? Yeah, don't buy a 60-year-old truck and expect it to just be fine.
Because you're missing.
It has been fine, like.
Is that where all that moisture
Yeah,
is?
see all that oil spraying everywhere.
Interesting. Actually, I did see that happen before and I thought it was just your exhaust spluttering.
Everything else was sweet, full drive worked.
Oh, you got your fence check and chain still on?
My fence check and chain's still there. It's that's in case. Everyone's asked me what that's for, but it's actually when you find a fence that's down and you really need a bit of chain to fix it, you just take it off the car.
All right, let's go get the cruiser.
Yeah.
Wow, there we go.
Oh yeah, good mate. Yeah, got some the dearest brake fluid you've ever purchased in your life.
It's got the real big tow ball on it. It just went noosh in the back. Stopped us.
Works a bit better when you lock the hubs,
Yeah,
eh?
and then forgot to lock the hubs. So it's a bit of a situation today.
Yeah, look.
Little rookie mode.
Lucky we have the equipment to get it out of trouble. I'm gonna hook up to it. I'm gonna clamp the brakes, bleed them, try and drive it this way, and then reverse it down with the winch holding onto it in case it runs away again.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That'll do.
And I might have you in the car on this brake.
You can have the winch controller even in that car, if you want it.
Yeah, yeah.
Free spool, baby.
Look how destroyed this thing got from Tassie.
You just whack that on your recovery point.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Recovery
you mean
point.
the leaf spring hanger?
They didn't really do recovery points in 1950, did they?
Oh, apparently not, no. There is a hole in the chassis, but sway bar bracket. There's a fair bit we can hook off.
Is that a rut you dug out previously so you can get under?
Yeah, mate, yeah, I've been on the shovel all day to get under here, actually, yeah. That's 2 clamps on the rear rubber line. Fill this up, we'll give the front a bleed. Hopefully it breaks again.
A lot of real estate in this engine bay.
I know, it's like I have to yell just to hear you from the other side. It's so wide, this truck. Sorry, car, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people yell at you if you call them a truck.
Oh, it's a big blue ute, mate.
Yeah. What about if you put an F250 onto over 4.5 tonne, put it on truck rego, does that make it a truck?
Yes. The license would suggest it is.
Maybe I'll put this on truck rego and then I can call it a truck.
Could do, could do.
Need a beer? Do you want a beer?
Well, yeah, you see what you're getting, eh?
There you go.
How easy. Lift on that one, mate.
Bit of a lift, got a little carried away with this one. It's kind of not very practical. Got under there and I've clamped off the rear brakes using 2 vice grips because I'm paranoid. Then I've gone and re-bled the front brakes. There's no air in them. Oh my God, this winch rope has seen better days. Oh, wow. Fingers crossed, we've got some brakes, you know, which is, you know, better than no brakes. Let's go. Copy.
Copy.
Feels like I got brake, but we'll find out.
We shall find out. Bloody hell, it's a bit fancy in this one. Are you driving?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Oh, that's a win. Once we're on the flat road, you should be right. I reckon if you right hand down and let yourself back out on the road, maybe. Bloody hell, mate.
I forgot it's still in low. I accidentally hit the throttle.
How's she looking, mate? Driving?
Yeah, it's driving. Brakes aren't amazing, but it's driving.
Just quietly, how's this shot with the hair? That's the last time I'm ever going to get this hair in the lighting.
It's all lowbred, right? You got the rumble of the V8 in the background with no brakes. Broom of a winch. Got the hair waving. I came in like a wrecking ball. Hey?
All right, this is it, Macca.
Oh, it's happening. Where are we looking? Where are we? Where's the camera? Oh, it's over there.
Are you ready to lose the locks?
I am ready. It's been a good couple years, but it's time to go. We've raised about $12,000 for
That's crazy,
for
actually.
kids with cancer, which is awesome.
He's brought a whole neighbourhood to watch, so.
Yeah, and you guys get to watch as well. So, and hopefully Zalia remembers who I am.
Are you going to make her watch them cut it so she knows who you are?
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
All right, let's get stuck into it.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm a little nervous, but it's for a good cause, so it's fine.
That's
I'm happy.
Cutting.
So we got Sam from Have Heart Barbershop at Mooloolaba. If you need a haircut, go see the boys. Mooloolaba, Have Heart.
Have we got rules to follow?
Just try and
Keep it as long as possible.
keep it as long as possible so they can make a wig out of it.
Your next packing.
I did wash it. I didn't say I would brush it. Yeah, Zalia will be scared of me after this. Woohoo!
I can't get it like goes fast.
The clippers are broken.
Zalia's face, she's like, oh my God. And 2 old trucks is just really stressing me out. I'm starting to lose all my hair. It's been a couple years, I think. It'd be at least 2 or 3 years of growth. She's still real confused, eh? She's like stunned. Where's my hair? There it is. I gotta call my son Tirana. Feels great, actually. Precious merchandise. It's going to be stressful to post, like a heart transplant. Gonna make sure it gets there safe.
Can I touch it?
Yeah. Everything feels weird.
Wow, you have a really round head.
Yeah.
You have like no weird like bumpy bits.
No,
It's gonna feel so weird when you put a hat on and shit.
I know. The water's gonna feel weird. Everything's.
Did you hit the goal?
Well, the goal was $5,000 and we're at 12.
Right.
And as you're watching this, you can still donate. So
That's sick.
yeah.
He'll shave his eyebrows off.
I'm not. Mine's not that impressive. Yours is impressive. And I can't donate one.
Yeah, it needs to be.
Proud of you. That's good.
I think it needs to be a couple $100 for them to be able to use
200
it.
mil, I
Yeah,
reckon.
something like that.
Oof, mine touches my ass. Could you imagine?
Oh yeah, that'll make a few wigs out of that.
I'll go behind
Should we compare bowling balls?
We can look forward to.
Yeah, I was actually worried if it's gonna grow back or not.
I'm still hoping mine will.
Hey!
You look really good.
Sam actually donated $1,000.
That's how much I pay to see you bald. Nah, the good thing is that you have a nice shaped skull.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, because I've done it before, and I got this weird point in my head. Like my bone is maybe got sucked out
like
when
a
I was
cone
a kid.
head, like
yeah,
that hat.
literally like this. So I never do it again. Watch the whiplash on your neck when you.
Yeah, when you duck dive a wave and you come up and you whip. Oh yeah, that's done. Next gone. Just a big thank you, everyone, for all the shares and donations. As you would have just saw last night. Welcome to the new Macca. Hopefully there's not too many babies crying from this mug right now. No, I really appreciate every single donation, whether it was $1 or Phil. Like bloody Phil was $1,070, mate. You're a bloody champion. Heaps of big ones in there. Farrows, Shaft Services, cheers guys. Like Dan, Metamorphic, like all the boys, Pooley, everyone, Short Mav, a lot of anonymous stuff too. So look, I know no one donated for a shout out, so I'm trying my best to get through some of them for you anyway. Yeah, but we're back in the shed. We've done one little test run on TJ's car again, and now we are looking at fixing a couple things. The radiator fan has been hitting the radiator when it flexes up hills. I'm amazed it moves that much, because it was a good 15-20 mil of gap, but I've sort of managed to get it to about 25-30, so we'll see if that fixes that issue. And now we're on to brakes again. So I'm going to add an electric vacuum booster. So when he's downhill on idle, it seems to get a hard pedal. So we're thinking there's not enough brake vacuum going on. So this electric vacuum, in my C10, the cam was so big, the engine didn't produce enough vacuum to pull in the brake booster. So I did a very similar thing. This is a hot rod one that TJ found on eBay, I believe. So it comes with everything. We'll run through it, get it in, and fingers crossed, this is the last time I have to hear about these damn bloody brakes. All in all, that's a wicked bit of kit. So that's going to make my life a lot easier. So thanks for that, TJ. I don't know what it cost you, but yeah, sick. Let's get it in. Looking good. That'll be a good enough spot, I think. Everything's a bit tight in here by the time the airbox and stuff goes in. Now we'll wire it up, plumb it up, and it's gonna fix our issue. Manifesting the crap out of that. I've just left it unplugged. I'll show you sort of how it works. It's on accessories, so you can hear that pumping until the vacuum builds up enough. There you go, pressure, and it stops. That's it there. And I'll let this off. Starts again. This pressure reaches, the right vacuum pressure. So I'm actually going to tee this in with the engine one, so we have both going. Should never, ever, ever lose, there we go, stopped again, vacuum pressure, even if the car stalls. So that's the biggest thing, is if the car stalls when you're on a hill, your brake pedal goes hard, and it's very, very common in these LNs for it to happen. So an electric vacuum pump allows your brake booster to continue to work even when the engine's off.
Test number 2, because it went well, but we want to fix these brakes up and hopefully the radiator won't rub anymore.
Yeah.
Hopefully. You managed to make it fit nice, dude.
It's a cool little spot, everything fits nice.
Oh, you've T-pieced it, so we still got factory vacuum.
Still got factory vacuum.
There really shouldn't be any reason for that pedal to ever go stiff. We should be able to, we'll test it today on the hill again, but yeah. So that's the
vacuum pump going. So press your brake.
Yeah, feels exactly like it's on.
Yeah.
Cold start, bye-bye. This pedal feels literally identical.
So, test number 2. Woo-hoo-hoo! Roll out.
Let's go test these brakes on that hill again. We are back on the track.
You! Let me turn down my massive stereo I've
can
got
you turn
now.
that subwoofer off? Not an auto subwoofer.
I just, just showing off I got more than 2 little 4-inch speakers now.
It drives better even, like it's crazy the difference.
Right.
That brake.
Well, that's good. So we've upped the idle, we've added the brake vacuum pump.
Driving nice. Off the bat, I'm gonna try drive the steeper one, see if that radiator's hitting, hey?
Yeah.
This is a tricky one because you've had issues trying to get clearance.
The only way around it now, so because the bottom of the radiator has to be out a bit for the SAS conversion, the box section they've used pushes the radiator towards the engine. Brought the top back as far as I can and left the bottom spaced out a bit. So it's given us a little more, but yeah, So the issue is when the body flexes up on tracks, it hits.
Yeah.
The only way around that is going to be...
Smaller radiator, maybe? Small
You
radiator.
don't want a smaller radiator. You could go to a thinner one, possibly.
Alrighty, let's see if this radiator is still hitting. I hit a little bit. It's not as bad.
I think I heard the radiator hit nowhere near as bad as it was. I think it just nicked it, so I'm not sure.
Alrighty, I'll test these brakes out. We're in first.
Oh, have a go at that flex. Yeah, that thing's cool. It's built for this.
Yeah, so definitely better. I think the whole being automatic thing is, yeah, the brakes are better. I think it just feels like the car's pushing against it because it's an automatic and it's driving in low range downhill.
Yes, it will.
That's, with a manual you can clutch in and it won't fight it.
Yeah, you can put it in neutral.
Problem with mine is neutral's ages away.
Oh yeah, you gotta go 1, 2, 3 neutral, yeah. This track here, which will probably diff out here, I think maybe on that hump.
I was thinking of being ruthless and just doing that line.
I don't think that's, yeah, well, you might roll, but yeah, okay.
Oh, it's a bit more intense than I thought.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. This is where I thought he'd diff out. Oh no, big tires for the win. Oh, stop it. Oh man, this thing's just a mountain goat. It's going for the neutral roll. Smart. Bit of slide into a beautiful dismount.
How's the drive on it?
Oh, that was funny.
It was fine when you're driving it.
Were you in neutral then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a long way between neutral and first.
Yeah.
It is a bit annoying in this. Let's give this line a go. It's where the K-truck got stuck. It looks real easy, but it's actually kind of weird.
Lighting's absolutely horrible, so I apologise, guys. This is the difference of only a rear LSD versus twin locked.
Weird angle on this tree. Oh yeah, it spins you over to that tree. Pretty happy.
Like a bloody kid in a candy store, mate.
Yeah, I think you should have a little. You should have a little run. It's like a little go-kart.
A little razzle dazzle.
The radiator fans, you can hear it on the extreme bits, just nicking. I guess we can live with it.
Live with it till it pops the radiator and worry about it then.
Well, we've learned every time we try and fix something on this, it just makes something else break. So we'll leave it for now.
That's very true. It's climbing everything with absolute ease. It's doing everything I thought the little mountain goat would do.
And I try, oh I try.
Alrighty, Macca, I'm pretty happy. You've done an epic job on the brakes,
Finally.
and even the radiator fan, it's good enough.
It's passable. Bloody thanks again for subscribing. It's you guys that allow us to keep bringing you this kind of entertainment. So
Next up for this, we've got bar work, bull bar, winch, sliders, snorkel, airbox, plenty more to come on this.
si senor, yes.
The Hilux build will continue.
Yeah, we'll go hit some bigger local tracks and really put it through its paces then, eh?
Yeah, a bit scary.
Very, very scary.
I'm very happy so far. It's bloody cool, man. I get it now. Leaf Spring's party hard, eh?
Leaf Springs party hard.
Hey, hey, hey. So what I say